Hello and welcome to Thriftmas, where I'm going to go to 24 different thrift stores, no repeats, and I'm trying to pull the maximum amount of value out of each thrift store, and by the end of the video, I have to have everything listed. I am in downtown Newport News right now, and I am going to go to the yard sale, which is a small thrift store. I haven't been to the yard sale since they moved from Warwick, so I have not been to their new location, and it is like half the size it used to be. So we'll still see if there's anything to find to flip for a profit. And there's a bunch of geese like slowly wandering over to me. Not the best way to start out than seeing Hot Wheels individually priced for like $25 and just walls and walls of Hot Wheels. That's a creepy baby looking down on me from that shelf. And then we have baby dolls. I don't like dolls. And then we have an entire tub of action figures, but most of these are like wrestling bros, and they're also individually priced. And look, here are some more cars. This is not quite what I was expecting coming in here. Just a lot of collectibles. There's Rogue, and there's Xena Warrior Princess. Not gonna lie, I almost picked that up. Look at this absolutely gorgeous dresser. Buffet. I don't know what this was. It was beautiful. I loved it. This place kind of reminds me a lot of the Restore. Like, it's giving me the same vibes here. eBay priced collectibles and pretty nice furniture. Hello. And here we have glassware. One of the things I can always count on is that glassware will always be hopefully undervalued. I say always, but sometimes it's not. But most of the time the clear glass is, unless it has a sticker that says lead crystal and then it's marked up. But these are gorgeous. There were 3 of them. I decided to pick up a pair, but I'll talk about that when we get to the haul, because I made an oopsie, and that's my fault. But I saw these. This is Ned Smith. That is a name you should look out for. These are mid-century glasses. They have some dishwasher fading, which is unfortunate, but I'm still picking them up. And then I found a Friggy. I was so excited, and they only marked it at $2. But that's because it's not marked Pyrex. It's marked that name. So I think that's why that they didn't mark it up, is because it wasn't the normal thing. Now this they did mark up, because that, I think it's Decaware, but that's an enamel Friggy with a glass lid. This was a gorgeous glass bake piece. I did not have my UV light, but I almost picked that up, but then I noticed that it does have some interior chipping. Yep, again, just giving me Restore vibes. Lots of tools, and these are some farm crates. They were cool. They wanted $25 for the wooden crates. I don't know anything about tools other than how to use them. I saw this and was like, ooh, I'm guessing people pulled these from the shelves after 9/11. Just gonna shove that right back in there. Okay, bye. I saw this and I was like, whoa, no, oops. Well, I promise I picked that up. I was like, I cannot believe I found this. It's got some sun fading on the spine. It's got a little bit of damage. Is this a first edition? Like, it's got someone's name on the inside. That sucks, but it's fine. It's fine. It's just another little condition issue you gotta disclose. Oh, and I'm picking up the book now. It's the first printing. Amazing. And it was $1. Yes, I love this. I love books. Look at all the CDs. I'm just gonna sit on the floor now for a while and look through all of these CDs. Look at these beautiful Murano birds. These are legitimate Murano glass. They had them marked between $100 and $180. Those are eBay prices, but that's eBay quality. Well, I will say that was an unexpected and lovely surprise to find this much stuff in that little store, and I'll show you when I get back, and I also will show you what I am listing it for. All right, I am back from the yard sale with a little haul to show you guys. I did actually pick up those Duro bar glasses, but they are not going to be in this haul because I don't know if I either missed it at the store or if it had gotten damaged either by the associate wrapping it or the journey to here. But I did find a hairline crack in one of the glasses, so I am going to have to redonate those. So that is sadly $1 that is just gone. But it's only $1, so it's not that bad. Some glassware that did make it from the yard sale is, there are 4 of these. They each have a different duck on them. This is the pintail, and these are by Ned Smith, and the signature is right there. I do believe these have dishwasher fading. It's not significant. The color is still pretty vibrant actually, but it just seems a little more muted than I think that they're supposed to be. Again, another request, please do not put your vintage glassware, especially if it has, like, if it's just a plain glass with nothing on it, sure, put it in the dishwasher, I don't care. But anything that has this kind of design on it, you're gonna ruin them. Well, I mean, the glass is still gonna work, but the design's gonna just disappear. So I got 4 of these. They each have a different duck on them, and this is what I'm listing them for. But I thought that that was great. And then I also found a Friggy, which I was surprised that they only marked this at $2. But this is a Friggy. Before plastic became the thing everybody put their leftovers in, they put them in glass because glass was cheaper and more accessible than plastic up until around the late 50s. So like late 50s, early 60s is when plastic became the bane of everyone's existence, at least for me personally. But this is a company name that I cannot pronounce, so I'm just going to put the listing over here, and you guys can put your thoughts in the comments about how you're supposed to pronounce that. But I found a cute little Friggy. I'm really excited about this. I rarely find Friggies in my area that are not marked up. I only think this one didn't get marked up because it's not like anchor hawking and it wasn't a Pyrex. So I think that's the only reason, is because they didn't recognize the brand. So I got a steal. Then I got a whole bunch of media. I basically just sat on the floor and looked at every single DVD and looked at every single CD. And I also looked at every single book. Because if you did not know, I really like selling those. And all the collectibles that they had there were marked up. But I think you guys saw that in the footage. So I only picked up 1 DVD. If you did not know, live performances on DVD can be worth at least some money. Not a lot of money, but some money. This is a 1981 live concert of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Look at those costumes. That's just fabulous. But this sells for this roughly around online. This is in pre-owned condition. I forgot to turn the CD. Whenever I take pictures of media like this, I like to show the condition of the disc by turning, I take a picture like this and then I also turn the disc around to show that it's not all scratched up. But pick this up, excited. I rarely find pre-owned DVDs. I normally stick to sealed media because it's just easier all the way around. But I will check comps on pre-owned if I find something that's interesting. And that was interesting. So this is, speaking of sealed media, this is Trisha Yearwood. I think she is a country singer. And this is a brand new CD. This barcode does not scan, so I had to enter it in manually. Some of the older barcodes just do not scan, especially if it's like from the early 2000s or the 90s. Another sealed media. This is Diamond Rio. I think this is either country or bluegrass. I don't know, but look at that hair. Look at that amazing, amazing hair. This is from 1991, so we still got that 80s hair up in there. But this is a sealed CD as well. I also got Tracy Bird. This is definitely country, if you couldn't tell from the hat. But that's it. And this has got the FBI anti-piracy warning, so this must have been after Napster. Yes, 2004. I also picked up, this is Shania Twain, Come On Over. This is actually the international version. The American version looks like this, but the international version looks like this, and it sells for a slightly different amount. That's also sealed. I'm gonna just show you all the sealed ones. I laughed out loud when I saw this. This is the Braveheart soundtrack, and I was surprised looking at the comps for this. This is from 1995. Mel Gibson looking dreamy before he lost his mind. But yeah, and then everything else is unsealed media. So it's stuff that, you know, even at $1, I could make double my money on. And again, I don't mind listing media, even if it's only going to double my money, because of the fact that it's really fast and easy. And again, I'm trying to pull the maximum amount of value out of the store. Destiny's Child, look at young Beyonce there. Look at her. This has Survivor and Independent, if you guys remember those songs at all. But look at them boots. Boots are made for dancing. But yeah, this actually has the song thing actually pulls out to be a poster, which I thought was neat. But I picked this up. That is unsealed. Now, did I listen to any of these CDs to make sure they don't skip? Nope. But if someone has a problem playing them, I will just refund them the money. I don't really care. It's $1. I saw this and it was just like, what is this? This is from 1995. This is, I think, also bluegrass. I only saw a sealed version of this and someone was asking $75 for it. So I just put it up for like 12 because it's unsealed. See if somebody wants this. I've actually had some decent luck selling some very random CDs. A lot of them went to international buyers. So some weird stuff like that, I will pick it up just to try it out. Also found Jay-Z Unplugged. So I thought that that was kind of cool that you got Jay-Z here, 2001, and then you got Destiny's Child. I made the set, but this is an MTV Unplugged. Do you guys remember MTV Unplugged? I do. I remember MTV Unplugged. I used to think those were so awesome. Didn't Nirvana do one? I think Nirvana did one and I watched that live. But yeah, this is from 2001. So I picked this up as well. And then I also picked up Little John and the East Side Boys Crunk Juice. Which just makes me laugh saying out loud. So yeah, picked up a bunch of country. And some R&B and rap. And then I also picked up some books. So the first one I'm going to show you is Winter's Tale. This is by Mark Helprin. I put the plastic bags on them just to protect them because they're paperbacks and I don't want to mess them up. So this is Winter's Tale. This is a first edition pocket paperback. These are selling between, you know, $3 to $5. So I picked this up. This actually had a movie made about it in 2014. So that's a first edition. This is actually a second print, but this is The Big Four by Agatha Christie. And this is a UK printing. So Pan is actually a London publishing company. And so this particular cover, we're selling, you know, $3 to $8, but all of those were in the UK. Am I gonna sell it here in the States? I don't know, but I put it up. We'll find out. It might not because it's not the first edition, it's the second edition, but it still has the really cool cover. So we'll see what happens. And if it doesn't sell, you know, within a certain amount of time, I'll put it up in one of my book whatnots and it'll be fine. And then the thing that's gonna pay for everything, because I paid $23 for everything I just purchased, is gonna be this. And I put this in the bag wrong. So give me just a second. I will go ahead and take it out of the bag, and then, because I put it in the bag backwards, so I can't really show you. This is Fran Lebowitz's Metropolitan Life. This is a commentary just about life living in New York City. She is a great speaker. This is her first book, and this is actually a first paperback edition of this book. So This, depending on the condition, can sell anywhere from $25 to $40. Mine has some condition issues, like it's got a stain there, it's got a little bit of water damage on the front cover in the first couple pages, but it's only like right here, so I don't know whatever this was that spilled on it. Damaged it a little bit, and then it also has a lot of sun fading here on the spine. So I put mine up for this amount of money, and if it sells for that, I will have paid for everything in this haul. I have mentioned before on this channel, I've also made a video about how to sell books on eBay, how to sell books just in general without needing Amazon. I love picking up vintage books because that's what Amazon sellers are not going to pick up because they don't have a barcode to scan. So they're going to be left behind, and I'm going to pick up what they leave behind because I know what's valuable. I know what I can sell. So also, if you happen to find the hardback with this colorway, so it doesn't have to be a true first edition, it could be like a first edition 7th printing and still have this color, like this cover, and it's a hardcover book. Those can sell, if it's a true first edition, in the hundreds of dollars, a couple hundreds dollars, and if it is like a first edition but like a 7th printing of the first edition, those can sell for like $50 to $80. So I mean, this is definitely something to look out for, even if you just like walk by it and you're like, ooh, pick this up. But yeah, that's a little tiny haul. It's not a whole lot, but you know, this is what I can expect to get for it, and I'm really happy. I was not expecting to actually pick up anything at this store, especially when I started and seeing all the Matchbox car prices, but the fact that I still walked away with some profit, hopefully, makes me really happy. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Until then, bye!